So many of us have awakened to a realization that there is a greater purpose to our existence than what we typically live through day to day. And all that struggling, all that worrying, all that wanting for something better, that really isn't natural. That's not the way to live. But we continue putting our energy into that, focusing on that, rather than fully unfolding the knowledge to ourselves of what our true purpose is. So, in this special ninja video, I'm going to share with you a guided release session that I just recorded for a 6-week class that I'm doing on fulfilling your life purpose. Now, I want to share this with you. I'm going to just keep this on the channel for a very brief period of time, and then it's going to go private. Now, if you are subscribed to this channel, you'll get alerted. Make sure that you hit that bell notification so that you are alerted that when these very deep dive ninja videos appear, that you can save and bookmark that, because even though I take it off the channel, if you have that bookmark, you can return to it yourself and use this deep dive to help you again and again and again. All right? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive deep. Okay, let's do a cleanup. Close your eyes. And take a moment to get quiet. Now, we've been practicing simple, direct ways to get quiet. Hopefully, you've been practicing this. It's been getting easier and easier for you to take control of your mind, become present at will. And let's do it again right now. So just get quiet. Let your mind go quiet. If there's any noise happening in your mind right now, you can look at it and just say, I love you. Let go of wanting to change the noise. Just watch it. Watch. Watch. And whatever it says, just respond with an attitude of love. I love you. I love you. And you don't have to do anything but that. I love you. I love you. I love you, mind. I love you. And you see, you don't have to take any of it so seriously. Now check your stomach or chest. See if that door is open. That's another thing we've been practicing, keeping that door open moment by moment. So check it now. And if there's a tightness or contraction there, to some degree, that door is closed. It might be open partially, but can you open it up even more and let that energy leave? And even more. And even more. And even more. And just let that energy leave. Nice and easy. And see if there's anything that you're trying to figure out right now. Anything at all. And this is another thing you can do, moment by moment, is catch yourself. Am I trying to figure it out? And notice what you're doing. You're running to your mind, looking to your mind to give you the answers. But really, what answers does your mind have? The only real answer it has is beat yourself up. Haven't you noticed that by now? And that's a good reason not to go running to your mind anymore. So could you let go of wanting to figure it out now? Now take a look to see if you've been beating yourself up, disapproving of yourself in any way. Even if it's just feeling down, not motivated, feeling like you can't win. It may not be obvious, like, beat myself up. But look at what's going on in your mind. And is that what you want to hold in your mind? Is that going to get you free? Is that what the free ones do? Do they walk around feeling down? Uninspired? No. And you're a free one. So pull yourself out of this hole right now. Could you let go of disapproving of yourself? And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And even more. And even more. And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And even more. And even more. And notice how that feels. Now, could you give yourself some approval? Isn't that the smart thing to do? Love yourself. And doesn't it feel good? Don't you feel more alive when you're loving yourself? Then which do you prefer? Feeling more alive or not? Now, could you give yourself some approval? And could you give yourself some more approval? And could you give yourself some more approval? And some more. And even more. And could you give yourself some more approval? And more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And could you love yourself? Just love yourself right now, exactly as you are. Let go of holding back. Open up and love yourself. Love yourself with all of your might. Now, take a look at your purpose in life. Have you discovered what your purpose is? Sure, all the things in the world are nice. Having a nice home, nice family, being successful in business, or whatever projects you want to do. But more than that, what's the real reason that you're here? And all those things you're going to have to give up anyway, as nice as they are, as successful as you become, you can't take it with you. What do you take with you, no matter where you go, even after you transition beyond this life? You take you, your beingness. You are you wherever you are. So no matter what you do in the world, what you really need to do is get clear and comfortable being you. Fully you. Now see how much in alignment you are with this purpose. Are you going all out to unfold this knowledge of you? Or are you setting it off to the future? I'll get to it tomorrow, next week, or someday. What's more important to you right now in this moment? Is it your life purpose? Or is it some distraction? Some escape? Some silly little habit? Or some problem that you're dwelling on? And that's more important. That's what you're putting your attention on. Whatever that is. Now, here in week 5, I dropped a video, that's an audio of Lester, where he talks about what is your purpose and are you seeking it out? If you say you want X, but you put all of your attention into Y, what are you going to achieve? Why? And if you are putting all of your attention into something that's other than your life purpose, well, the question is, why? Why? It's not going to fulfill you. It's not going to last. It's not going to satisfy you. As good as that is, immediately you're going to want something more, something better. Why not get to the place where you're satisfied with you? Just being you. That part of you that you take with you wherever you go. So what's stopping you from going all in in X, in your purpose? Do you feel like you're going to miss out on something? You're going to have to give up something? Now let's discriminate here. Because you are afraid of lacking, right? You're afraid that you're going to have to give up something. You're going to miss out on something. You're afraid of experiencing a feeling of lack. But what are you experiencing in your life right now? You're already experiencing a feeling of lack, aren't you? Trying to fill it up, satisfy it, but it ain't going anywhere. So you see, doing it that way doesn't work. You're wasting your time. And right now, you have the tools to eliminate that lack. And that's what you want to do. And you can do it right now. That's why it's important to discriminate. So right now, get in touch with that lack. Whatever it is that you're afraid that you're going to miss out on, you're already feeling lack for it right now. Bring that up. And just feel that lack. It's a feeling. You notice that? It's only a feeling here in this moment. Now let go pushing down on that lacking feeling. Allow it to arise. Just feel it. Let go of resisting it. Let go of wanting to be separate from it. Just feel it. And feel it some more. And feel it some more. And even more. And even more. And notice, if you just allow yourself to feel it, the feeling isn't so bad. It's just a sensation. That's all. No big deal. And without placing any importance on it, it's not even a big thing. It's just kind of like a distant little sensation. That's it. And that's what you've been fighting with and struggling with and afraid of and keeping you running on that hamster wheel. A silly little feeling. Now let's go even deeper and see where that feeling is generated from, which is a choice of yours to want something. And what is it that you want in the world that's keeping you distracted from your true purpose? And is that wanting approval, wanting control, or wanting to be safe? Could you let go of either wanting approval, wanting control, or wanting to be safe? And could you let that go even more? And even more. And even more. And even more. And could you let that wanting go? That's the source of your lack. And you're in control of that. Could you drop that want? Let go of that wanting. Let go of that wanting so you can be imperturbable. And take a look at that thing that you've been putting your attention on, your energy into in the world. And see if it's more okay to just let it go. After all, is it really that important? Seriously? Compared to your infinite beingness? So whatever that story is, now can you just make a decision to let that go? Let that story go. And some more. And some more. Let it be a thing of the past. Let it be as though it never even existed in the first place. Could you allow it to be gone? Yes or no? And could you allow yourself to move on? You're going to have to move on anyway, whether you like it or not. But instead of doing it kicking and screaming, can you just make a decision now? And do it with grace and presence and love. Could you let that go even more? And even more. And even more. And even more. And how does that feel? Now just take a check and see if in this moment you're missing out on anything. Are you? Or did it just get better? And that shows you what you get when you listen to your mind. It's a liar. You don't lose anything. And Lester's been telling you this again and again and again. You never lose. You just take on more and more. And this is what you get when you go all in for your true purpose in life. You get more and more. So why don't you do it? Jump in with both feet. Say, I don't care. I am making releasing constant in my life. Whatever it takes, even if it takes me 60 years to release everything, I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to be all in until I am imperturbable. Now, how powerful is that decision? That's step 2 in action right there. Told you, it's a very courageous decision to decide I'm doing it. And it only gets better and better and better. So see if you're ready to give up all of your worldly attention, worldly importance in things, in people, in doing stuff, and in this body. Could you let go of identifying with all of that? And only focus on identifying with your beingness, moment by moment. Now, does that bring up a wanting approval? Wanting control or wanting to be safe? A yeah, but. Or I can't. Or I don't want to. Screw that. I still want to party. I still want to have a good time. I still want to play my games. I still want to be a big shot in life. Everything that you're not fulfilling. And you've been working on it for a long, long time. You're not getting it. So you're ready to wake up now and say, all right, enough of that. And could you let go now of that wanting approval, wanting control or wanting to be safe? Let that wanting go now. And let that wanting go even more. And 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 could you let that wanting go even more? And even more. And even more. And can you see that the desire for that, the wanting to hold on to it, holding on to the world, all of that is noise that's running in your mind. That's it. You got noise that's running in your mind that's telling you that that stuff is important, that it's enjoyable, it's desirable, and you should keep doing it. You're literally being run by noise in your mind. That's the only reason why you're going for that stuff. It's not because that stuff is important. It's because that noise in your mind is telling you that it is. It's time to get bigger than that. Get bigger than the noise. Now look right at that noise. And just say, I love you. I love you. I love you. I really, really love you. I love you unconditionally. I love you. I just love you. And let that noise get nice and quiet. And get present. Again, we've been practicing being in release, staying present moment by moment. And get present right now. Just focus on your breath right now, in this moment. Feel yourself breathing in and all the sensations now as you breathe in. And feel the sensations as you breathe out. Breathing in. Just watch yourself. And breathing out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And now. Focus on now. And now. And now. And now. And now. Are you? Notice your answer. Are you? Are you? Now, when you're ready, you allow your eyes to open. And decide. Decide. You're fulfilling your true purpose. You're putting all of your attention into you. Just being you. And just continue focusing on you, moment by moment, and letting go of everything that you are not. All that wanting, all that clutching, that isn't you. That's that mind. And you are the owner. So spend every moment focusing on that, reminding yourself of that, realizing that. And I'll see you all of a sudden.